Hi, you guys. What's up? What's going on? I'm coming to you with a little story from Lawrenceburg, Indiana. According to Fox 19, it says the mother of an Indiana woman who was murdered Saturday morning speaks out about the danger of domestic violence. Karen McCarthy says her daughter Staci, 37, was stabbed to death early Saturday by Brandon Evans, 33, a man she has been dating for a year. That's bullshit. He punched her, beat her up, and then she called the cops. And she was arrested. They took him to jail. And then he was put in jail. And they held him because he had a warrant for his arrest for domestic violence against another woman, McCarthy said. Indiana police states around 3 a.m. Saturday they were called to Deer Run Drive in Lawrenceburg for a disturbance. They say when they arrived, they found Evans naked and holding a knife in the hallway. She had a very big heart. She cared a lot about people, and she cared about him apparently because he was sleeping in the woods, her mother stated to Fox 19. The police say an officer fired at least one round hitting and killing Evans. They say then searched the apartment and found Staci dead inside one of the apartments. They said her apartment was ransacked like he was looking for money. Staci's mom says she is sharing her story as a message and warning to women everywhere. Let women know they need to get out. You don't need somebody who's going to treat you like that, Staci's mother said. Detectives say the Indiana State Police will conduct an investigation. The officer was not hurt in the incident, police say, and autopsies will be done on Monday. You know what? It's not even really much I can say about this story. I mean, it's really fucked up, for real. And it's like if he had a previous charge of domestic violence, why wasn't that known to anybody? That's what's wrong. Like, people really need to start doing background checks. People, meaning me too. You know, I've been through domestic violence. You know, I know how it is going through domestic violence. It's really shitty. Yeah, it's really shitty. I couldn't find much on her, you know, but from what it looks like she was a happy woman, you know. She loved her mom most definitely. You know, this is really sad. Really, really sad. So like I said, I didn't find much on the story, a couple of news clips. Really, it just happened. So I will have to update you guys more because it just happened on the 25th, which is, you know, well, it probably happened yesterday, but they put the story out, you know, today. But yeah, you guys, that's all I got. Like I said, I can update you guys on more when more information arrives. This case is from Lawrenceburg, Indiana. So yeah. So by that being said, I'm going to leave you guys with the news clips and tell me what you think.
Now dead after a homicide and an officer-involved shooting in Lawrenceburg. We now know the name of the woman killed this morning and the name of the man shot by police. Fox 19's Joanna Boris talked with the woman's mother, and it's an interview you'll only see right here on Fox 19 Now.
Her boyfriend killed her, stabbed her.
Karen McCarthy says her daughter Staci Coyne was stabbed to death early this morning by Brandon Evans, a man she had been seeing for about a year.
He punched her, beat her up, and then she called the cops and he was arrested, and then they took him to jail, and then he was put in jail, and then they held him because he had a warrant for his arrest for a domestic violence against another woman.
Indiana State Police say around 3 this morning they were called to Deer Run Drive in Lawrenceburg for a disturbance. They say when they arrived they found 33-year-old Brandon Evans naked and holding a knife in the hallway.
Mother stabbed her. My daughter was a very heavy girl, and she never thought that she could ever get anybody nice in her life. And she had a very big heart. She cared about a lot of people. And she cared about him, apparently, because he was sleeping in the woods.
Police say an officer fired at least one round, hitting and killing Evans, and then searched the apartments and found 37-year-old Staci Coyne, who had been murdered.
They also said that her apartment was ransacked, like he was looking for money. Let women know they need to get out. You don't need somebody that's going to treat you like that.
After police found him naked and holding a knife after a woman was killed in an apartment. Good evening, everyone. I'm Curtis Fuller.
And I'm Molly Lair. WLWT News 5's Helena Battapaglia has the latest on the officer-involved shooting in Lawrenceburg tonight.
The two people that were killed, police still investigating the details surrounding each of these incidents. This was the scene outside the Summit Point Apartments, hours after a police officer shot and killed a man and a woman was found dead.
The officer pulled his weapon and subsequently shot the person that had the knife in the hallway there.
Lawrenceburg police say the department got a call around 3 a.m. about a disturbance inside one of the apartments. When the first officer got there, investigators say he made contact with 33-year-old Brandon Evans, who was naked and holding a knife. The officer shot Evans, and despite efforts to save him right away, he died at the scene. Neighbors sleeping nearby abruptly woken.
Around 3-ish, I heard gunshots, about 2 or 3, and at that time I knew something was not right at all.
The officer involved was not injured. Shortly after that incident, police found the woman.
At that point, they found a female that was deceased inside of one of the apartments. It's been apparent that that female was a victim of a homicide. So we're currently investigating that.
Police say she was 37-year-old Staci Coyne. Indiana State Police was assisted by Lawrenceburg PD, the Dearborn County Sheriff's Office, and the Greendale Police Department. Detectives think the two situations were connected and that Evans and Coyne knew each other. Police looking into if the apartment complex here has surveillance video showing what happened. Helena Battapaglia, WLWT News 5.
Now, police have not named that officer involved or said exactly how many shots he fired.